So look at this, the drone actually fits in my shoe. They don't put that on the box, do they? Hey guys, two really exciting pieces of news. The first one is my Mavic Mini has finally arrived, and the second one is I've hit 20 subscribers. Now this means a great deal to me. Everybody's showing their support, I really appreciate it, and it's just such a great feeling knowing that people are getting value from these videos. So a huge thank you. I don't want to spend too long on this because I want to get straight to the point. So let's go, and I'm going to start off by unboxing the Mavic Mini. Now the Mavic Mini itself is £350, but I decided to go for the Fly More combo, which was £460. And with this you get a little battery holder which can charge 3 batteries at the same time. Let's look in the box and see what's in here. So the first thing we come across is this case. It's got a hard shell. It should go pretty well in a backpack, and you know what, it's a fairly decent size as well. Now if we look at the drone, we can see it's got 3-axis gimbal at the front, it's got 2 sensors on the bottom, and these are actually the only sensors it's got, so it'll know where it's landing and it'll know what height it's at, but it doesn't actually have an avoidance system in it. I believe this is because I've got to keep this as light as possible. This is actually 249 grams, which means it's below the 250 gram threshold, which would put it up into needing to get a license for this. Now this is the law at the moment. I don't know if they're going to change it, but as it stands in the UK, and I believe in most other countries as well, anything under 250 grams is classified as a toy. So the law is a bit different for these, which is really helpful. The other thing to point out with the drone is this, it's got a 2.7K video, which actually is really not bad at all. So ideally people are probably after 4K, but me personally, where I usually shoot at 1080, 2.7 is plenty. And as you can see, it fits quite nicely in the palm of my hand. Now as you can probably tell, I like to wear hoodies, and this will fit really nicely in the pocket of the hoodie, very easily. So next we've got the DJI Remote. It's pretty standard for any DJI drones that people have had before. And we've got the antennas on the top here. So in this box we've got our joysticks in this little bag here. We've actually got some spare joysticks in the remote itself, so I guess if we're out and we lose them or it breaks, we've got something we can easily and quickly replace it with. Okay, we've got some spare propellers actually. Also something to note with this, I've just realised, is that these are actually screw-on propellers, which means I guess you can just repair one propeller at a time, whereas before you'd have to take both off. But it might take a bit longer, so it might be worth taking a small screwdriver out with you if you're flying one of these. Okay, so it looks like we've got 2 micro USB chargers for the power bank. We've got the adapters to plug the controller into our drone. And we have 2 joysticks as well to go on the remote. It also comes with a handy little screwdriver, obviously so we can change the blades or the propellers on the drone. And in here we have the battery case. Obviously the 3 batteries in there, and this will charge with your micro USB port, and it's also got another little USB port on here, so you can actually use this as a power bank. So you could probably, well, you can charge your phone with this if you've got your USB with you, and you can turn it on and off with a little button here. So here we've got the 3 batteries. It's worth pointing out these can be charged in the power bank or in the drone itself, and they have actually got a maximum lifespan of 30 minutes, so it's really not bad, I guess, because the drone's so light, you get more power out of it. And that's actually up there with the top level drones like the Mavic Pro. Hopefully I can get an hour and a half or more, probably more realistically about an hour's flight out of this. So really can't wait. And in here we've actually got a guard for the blades, so if we're going to be flying it, we know they're going to be safe and not get caught in a tree. I don't know if I'll put this on myself, but I'm a beginner, so it might be worth giving that a go. Okay guys, so now it's fully open, you can see how big it is. It's a real nice size, and I say it's 249 grams, so I can't really explain how light this drone is. I wonder how it'll do in the wind. I hope to test this very soon. So this is going to be like my first proper drone, other than the Tello here. When it's opened, it's not much bigger than the Tello, in fact. It's probably about twice the weight, maybe 3 times the weight, but obviously it's a lot more expensive, but it's going to be a lot more capable than this, so hopefully I won't need that anymore. Okay guys, what I've done is I've put the case to the side, and I've put across the two propeller guards to the side, and I've just left out everything else we had in the box. So as you can see, we've got the remote, 3 batteries, battery bank, the drone itself, 3 spare propeller sets, we've got a plug, 2 charging cables, something to connect your phone to the controller for each different phone, screwdriver, and an instruction manual, and some useful information. I'm not sure how useful this actually is. Now, something it is worth mentioning is that actually you don't get the memory card with it, and it takes a micro SD card, so hopefully that won't catch you out. Now, I've actually bought this drone because I was really excited about going to Costa Rica soon, and I'd love to get some video and some photos out there. I've checked the website, and I know that the law is okay for me to take one of these out there, and this is a perfect travel drone, really small, it's going to fit in my pocket. And that's also where I've got the power bank on the battery. I can also use that as a backup if my phone starts to die as well. So really great. I really think they've thought of so much here, and it's such a great design.